Hi all, thanks for watching. This is the 14th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. And in the last video, we managed to destroy a bandit camp in order to complete one of our side quests. And I'm just going to continue on from where we left off. Let's just pull up the journal here quick. And so we've got the Mysterious Ways, which is the main quest. And as far as Ruin, we have another camp leader that we have to destroy here. And they're just outside of Rote, whereas the others were just over here, which we've already taken care of. Now, what I did in the first video was I ended up, after getting killed a few times, realizing that I could actually take them out with the bow. So if you haven't watched that video, you might want to check that out and see how I did that. And we may actually try out the Rote Tourney, although I'm not sure if I'm strong enough for that one yet. So let's just get back into game here. Now, as far as the courtship with Teresa, I still have another day to go before I should go back and talk to her. And the scribe here in Uzhitz, we can actually do that at the same time as we're doing the main quest. So I think, let's see, I think I'll try and visit the scribe. How far is that? Oh, that's quite a ways. I guess I can fast travel here. So let's pull up the map here. Okay. I'll just get rid of that old marker. And let's just go outside so we can fast travel. Grab our horse. And there's Teresa there. Where's my horse? Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe I'll try talking to her quick.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Fancy doing something again?
I'd love to, Henry, but not just now. Come and see me in a couple of days.
You've got to let a girl catch her breath now and then.
Okay. So we'll come back to her. And actually, since we're here, let's see. Just want to see what I can sell to her uncle. Okay, what's the horse got on? Human bow. Okay, I can sell that. And that there. And probably the boar hide. Okay. So let's have a quick visit with her uncle here.
Greetings.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck then.
Okay. So we'll sell him the boar hide. And these chalices. And this hare meat. Okay, so let's check the basket. And we'll just do a bit of haggling with them.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, let's see if he'll go for 88.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Okay, so that takes care of another thing. Okay, so let's head to Uzhitz, or how do you say that? Uzhitz. Okay, so we'll try heading to Uzhitz. So let's have a quick look here. So I'll fast travel to Talmberg. Oh, see, I'm overloaded. 102 of 101. Okay. So let's see, what can we put on the horse here? Some of my armor tends to be fairly heavy. So we'll try and get our weight down a bit here. And actually that was good that it didn't fast travel because I wasn't on the horse. Okay. Can we do... Let's go by weight. Yeah, see, that one's pretty heavy. But, okay, villager ashbow. Okay, we'll move that to the horse. And that should drop us down enough. Yeah, 99.1. So, let's go back to the map. Okay, so we'll just mount up here. And then we'll travel to Talmberg. Quite a fair distance. All right. So here we are in Talmberg. Someone's calling me. Don't see anyone here. Okay. So let's see about talking to the scribe. So we'll head to Uzhitz and talk to the scribe once we get there. That way we can learn some reading. Okay, so is that one? Blue A. Okay, so I guess we want to go this way here. And then we'll also look for that bandit, which Ginger gave us a description of. The Limping man. Wonder what this is. Interesting sight. Okay, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Horsemanship. Okay. So it looks like we got a new perk. Excellent. Okay, so here we are at Uzhitz. Okay, let's go talk to the scribe. Another fast travel point. Okay, so he should be right around here. Alright, so let's just dismount. And we'll have a look around here. Perhaps he's in the traders here. There we go.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
Excellent.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
One a day, a quarterman going to a nest of his goose, fnud, a tear, an egg, all lello and legiderine. When A took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon know him. But he toko it o him on his own thoughts, and soon found aught his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred. He soon became rich by selling his gags. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at oaken all the gold to goose could give, he it killed it and opened it only to find to if in nothing. Okay. So we read the book. Rate attorney.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. The rest is just practice. Only through a careful reading will you uncover the real meaning of the text. No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Okay, another book here. So is it this one here that I read then? Let's see, can I sit and look at the book? Oh, geez, I'm not even going to try and pronounce these. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can at least pronounce them. Anilsu est lebel tem malsu ut non elka aperta prosit libri muti amps gistri snut pointmus orator est qui pasci verib plurimac dicit. No idea. Okay.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Really?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Really? Okay. Now, was he just pulling my leg there or what? Let's see. Okay, what's he got for trade here?
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, books. Okay, so I've got that Hercules book, and I believe it's on the horse right now, in the horse's inventory. So let's see if we can actually read that one. There we go. We'll just move that to our inventory. I guess if I go back in and sit, maybe the reading will come up. Okay. So it says I can read. So let's try this book out. The main line in cream suas, Erymanthian boar, stewed in wine, and other fine delicacies. Oh, so Hercules in his diet. Okay, let's study. So it's pretty late in the day. So we'll study for as long as we can here.
You've been
You
lurking
improve
around with your dump
strength.
along and ignoring warnings.
Oh,
You should have
dang.
thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
What? Really?
All right, here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay, so I guess I can't sit here overnight. So I best leave. Crime, if you're committing a crime. I didn't actually mean to commit a crime. Okay. So let's have a look around. Now, let's visit Lubosh. Guess. Okay, so take note of that. Don't sit inside a shop overnight or you'll be fined. This is a fair-sized place. Okay, so I think he's right here. Oh, there's quite a few people here. I wonder what's going on.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Oh,
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Another thing about Lubosh. When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
All right, we'll talk to the villager here.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. We didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
Marush. Okay, we'll try her.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Okay, there's a clue.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, let's see what she has to say.
God preserve you. Good night. Can I do something for you?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast, and lazy too.
Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately he started talking to the parish priest of all people.
That's all. Thank you.
Goodbye.
So I guess my next step will probably be talking to the priest. Maple.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he... Jesus!
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That's all. Thank you.
Take care now.
Houndsman.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Okay, so that's a bit more information.
Good luck to you.
Okay, anyone... So, Archery Master, Pavel... Okay, let's try Pavel here.
Good health to you, sir.
Okay, it's grayed out, so he's probably going to say the same as the others. Okay.
Huh.
Wonder if I can actually enter. Jeez. Head. What, I'm gonna take his head?
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Okay.
Nothing unusual.
So I'm not going to rob the dead. Okay, let's try out this. Okay, right there.
Nothing here.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything else here. Saw inspect come up there. Let's see.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, so let's sleep.
Bed.
Oh, can't seem to sleep. Just... Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, let's sleep for a few hours here. Then we'll go over and talk to the priest. Okay, so let's have a look at the journal. Find out more and talk to the priest. So B. Oh, it shows in every direction. Okay. So I guess I'm just supposed to go around town here and find out about him? Okay, let me put a marker here. Oh, I see. So I can talk to anyone here in town. Wonder if I can talk to them on the horse.
Something you're looking. I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
You know, that's grayed out.
Lord watch over you.
Okay, well, let's try the church. We'll talk to the priest for now. So, just pull that up, and we'll just throw a marker on the priest there.
Is there something you need?
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? The tavern. Okay, he was actually visiting here quite a bit, so let's see if they have anything to say.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
Okay. So that's grayed out. So I guess she'll basically tell me what I've already heard.
My respects to you.
Okay, he seems to have something.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And that's not all. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing. Good luck to you. Look out.
Alright, so let's go over and talk to the priest here. Well, there's the church there. Where's he at? He's not actually here. He's over here in the lodgings. Here we go.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
God preserve you, good knight. Can I do something for you?
You live here?
Of course.
I mean here, in the presbytery.
Yeah, right here.
In the presbytery? With the parish priest?
Yes. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Yes, of course I like you.
So why are you surprised Godwin likes me too?
I'm not. I mean, I see. I think.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. So that wasn't a lot of help, but it was a bit of help. So let's just check our journal and see what's going on here. Okay, so it seems that there's a few things here. Now, I guess I should have done that side quest for the tournament. But, oh well. Okay. So find out more about Limping Lubosh. Meet the parish priest in the tavern in the evening. Okay, I think I'm going to save at this point, and we'll continue on in the next video. Hopefully we can find some more information out and solve this mystery here, so we can kind of progress along. But we'll see what happens in the next video. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if there are any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video.